Do you remember energy?
Good, because now it's electric.
Do you feel the vibes?
When we think of electricity and energy, we probably think of the electricity in our house, which we can use to turn on switches, to turn on fans that rotate around. Or maybe if we're fancy, we charge our car so that we can drive around and move from one place to another. All of this effectively implies that energy from electricity can be converted into kinetic energy that we can then use to do things. Since there's a change in kinetic energy, that means that work must be done. And since our force is the electric force, that means that work must be done by the electric force. That means that kinetic energy is being added to our system from some kind of potential energy related to the electrical energy. To find out the amount of work being done and therefore the change in kinetic energy, all we have to do is put Coulomb's law into the work energy function, and then solve. This gives us a negative value, which relates to a potential energy, so we can see that our assumption that this was a potential energy is correct. Since potential energies are just negative work, we can see here that the potential energy due to electricity is simply kQ1Q2 over R. And now that we know about electric energy, we can figure out that we can divide it by time. And if we divide it by time, we have the secret to Now we're going to continue our discussion here about how electric field relates to gravity and how the electric force relates to gravity, because you can see that the electric energy is very similar in form to the gravitational energy, especially when you have an attractive force between two oppositely charged charges, because that introduces the negative sign back into the function, which we know for gravity. Alright, now that we know where the potential energy function for Coulomb's law comes from, and we know its similarity to gravitational potential energy, that about does it for this video and this topic. We're going to talk about electric potential next, which has a lot to do with what you're more familiar with when you look at outlets and electrical equipment. So anyway, thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this video. Appreciate it.